Princess Dreams, a continuation of Black Magic story. It was an ordinary evening. Princess Luna has finished all her duties, and now she had a lot of free time. Princess decided to spend this time with benefits. But reading reports from ministers and statistics worried her quickly enough. Luna didn't understand how her sister can read them every day, and then the Night Princess hit upon a clever idea. What if she explored the dreams of ponies, understand what they think, learn all their secrets? It is clearly more interesting than reading and more dangerous. Not all secrets should be disclosed even when you are a princess. But the risk is worth it. It sought Luna and decided to start from her old friend and find out what she had learned from the previous lesson. Princess Luna closed her eyes and listened. Soon she began to distinguish separate distant voices. Gradually, they came closer and heard more clearly. These voices were nothing but thoughts of different ponies from all over Equestria. And those voices became more and more loud. Too loud. But Luna had time to find the voice that she was looking for and open her eyes. She was still in Canterlot Palace, but in the hall for receptions. Luna wasn't alone there. "Well, what do you think of my new idea? 1,000 of these posters in every major city would be sufficient. Everyone in Equestria should be aware of a new princess." Rarity said this excitedly and obviously expecting a positive response. But the sight of Princess Sparkle did not leave her a chance. "No, this is too much. Those new flags that you decorated the palace, saying that the red goes well with black, is quite enough, and now this? I myself have had similar ideas, but no, I definitely do not want to go to the moon." The last phrase Twilight said in a whisper. Princess Luna sighed in relief, realizing that her last lesson has not been lost. "Also, I have to keep an eye on this pony," thought Luna, closing her eyes again, and already started to hear the familiar chorus of voices. Among the many voices, Princess could discern few very similar to each other, but saying different things. Luna focused on one of these voices and opened her eyes. At first it seemed to her that this is all the same dream that was before. She was still in the palace, but soon Luna realized that she was wrong. Princess of Night was in the ballroom, and next to her was Pinkie Pie. Rather a lot of Pinkies. They filled the whole room, and now staring at their guest. "Why do they see me while others cannot?" thought Luna. Finally one Pinkie rushed to the princess and spoke quickly and eligibly. "I am so glad you came. Here we gave a great party, my birthday to be exact, but I still had to go on, and then you came, and now we can go together. Can I go with you?" Princess nodded, not quite sure what this Pinkie say, but other Pinkies do not pay attention to her. Princess Luna had decided to move to the next dream, while Pinkie Pie kept talking about how she was happy to hit the road with Luna, and even something about cupcakes. But Princess didn't listen. She closed her eyes again. Luna heard a familiar voice and decided to focus on it. When Princess opened her eyes, she realized that this time she is not in Canterlot. Princess was at some cave, but the strangest thing was that Pinkie Pie was still around. "How did you get here? It's not your dream. You shouldn't be here." Luna didn't finish when she was interrupted by the most flagrant manner. Dragon, which Princess had seen before with Twilight Sparkle, interrupted her, referring to the mistress of this dream. "My lady, we have guests. Do you expect guests?" But his lady, which was none other than Rarity, didn't answer to the question. She ordered to the guards, "Capture the intruders and send them to the mines." Diamond Dog's guards rushed to execute the order, and the case began to take a dangerous turn. Princess Luna realized that it is better to leave this dream as soon as possible. Now everyone around seen her, and it was clearly related to the presence of Pinkie, which just do not pay attention to what is happening around and enthusiastically examined the cave wall. Luna closed her eyes again and decided to try her luck in another dream. Opening her eyes, Princess realized that this time she was in Ponyville. This dream was definitely more pleasant, and most importantly, Pinkie Pie was nowhere in sight. But even so, Luna decided to hide in the bushes and see what happens from there until she could not be sure that no one seen her. New dream belonged to Applejack, and apparently not much different from her ordinary life, except that her family business cooperated with Changeling Queen. Strange, what could unite pony farmers and changelings? Princess said this question out loud, but nobody heard or didn't really see her, what made Luna very pleased. But noticed a billboard. She almost laughed. Billboard advertised Apple Family brand cider prepared by an inscription with love. And it looks like Applejack was not lying even in dream. At least changelings appreciate her cider. At that moment, Pinkie appeared alongside a billboard, holding the crown which she obviously dragged from the previous dream. Pinkie attracted universal attention and, as usual addressing to the void, said, "You see, not all ponies dream about to rule Equestria, but those who want exactly that may lose their head." Princess Luna really hoping that all is right with Rarity, and that despite the words of Pinkie Pie, she lost only crown. Princess Luna closed her eyes again with hope that Pinkie didn't notice her. Princess heard amazingly familiar voice. Luna could swear that she heard that voice somewhere before, but couldn't remember where. By focusing on this voice, Luna opened her eyes and realized that she hangs in the air. Princess had time to spread her wings before beginning to fall and quickly landed on a cloud. At the bottom was located the military academy of Cloudsdale, and Luna knew this place. She had been here before, but usually with her sister. This time Luna was here alone, almost alone except Night Princess standing below. Amazingly familiar voice belonged to her, while the mistress of this dream this time was Rainbow Dash. Luna curiously listened to their conversation. "It's great that you have made me commander of the 1st Legion of Cloudsdale. It is a great honor for me, but I need an assistant and preferably with combat experience." Dash said it, looking at the Night Princess with admiration. "We are pleased to your gratitude, and we appreciate your help in our little political reform. As for your assistant, then we have a candidate in mind." With these words, Horn of Night Princess shined, and facing the troops suddenly appeared a paw. "This is Quicksilver. He is dreaming about me almost every night. I think he would be happy to serve his princess." Summed up Luna from a dream. As Pony was in shock and didn't expect such turn of events. Awkward silence was interrupted by Pinkie Pie, which climbed above the clouds in a balloon, and now shouted in the horn, "Hail Lunar Republic! Hail Princess Luna!" Troops, Rainbow Dash, and even Pony started shouting in reply. Princess Luna began to get the meaning of this dream and decided to leave before it's too late. She closed her eyes under the increasing shout, "All hail Princess Luna!" Luna decided not to risk again and choose pony in which she could be sure. And Princess knew this pony. Luna found her voice among thousands of others, because this pony just will not dream about something like the Lunar Republic. Princess Luna opened her eyes and realized that she was wrong. Luna appeared in the dream that she was looking for, but was not happy about this. Princess Luna found herself in the veterinary clinic in Ponyville with Fluttershy, Discord, and omnipresent Pinkie Pie. Also, here was a rabbit that belonged to Fluttershy, and this rabbit has serious problems, but not with health. His main problem now was Discord, which suggested Fluttershy to practice in experimental surgery and offering a rabbit for the beginning. Fortunately, she was not going to do that. At least Luna hoped so. But then Pinky came into play. On Discord's click, strange book appeared before her, and now the spirit of chaos suggested her to try an experimental cookery, which probably was very interesting for Pink Pony. It looked as Discord didn't like this rabbit. Pinky said, looking up from her reading, that perhaps she lingered here for long. Princess Luna was even glad this succession of events, and staying in light shock, she closed her eyes and left the dream of little yellow Pegasus and her new chaotic friends. Princess Luna almost getting desperate to find a dream that can please her. And then she thought about one little feeling which she helped before. What if she needs help again? Luna focused and found her. Opening her eyes, Princess found herself on the outskirts of Ponyville. Dusk slowly descended on the city. Nearby, Luna saw a familiar Pegasus, or rather 3 of them. In addition, she noticed that there is no Pinkie Pie around, and she was happy about that. It seems Pinkie really stayed in the previous dream. Luna's thoughts was interrupted by the conversation of Pegasus. This is a great opportunity for any pony. Scootaloo, you should discard the doubts and accept the job. Internship at the Rainbow Factory, it's a great opportunity. Maybe you will even work in special section. You can become a part of our team. Personally take part in the rainbow production process. Rainbow Dash continued to speak something else, but then Fluttershy came to the conversation. She was dressed in the same uniform as Rainbow, but on a small plate over her name was written Public Relations Specialist. Fluttershy as usual was very hesitant, but she interrupted Rainbow Dash despite this. I also think that working at the Rainbow Factory is a good opportunity for a young pony to become something greater. Princess was about to interfere, but Scootaloo outstriped her. Not this time. I have seen a familiar dream before, but now, thanks to Princess Luna, I am not afraid of nightmares. So thanks for the offer, but I reject it. Once she said this, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy vanished in the thin air. Princess Luna was happy. Scootaloo has learned her lesson, and Luna didn't have to interfere in her sleep. With a sense of executed debt, Princess decided that it was time to return home. She closed her eyes again. Finally, she returned home. Finally, she returned to N.L.N, and her lone adventure is over. Stream of pleasant thoughts were abruptly interrupted by the noise coming from the door of Princess' bedroom. After a moment, Guard burst into the room and stared at Luna with horror. My mistress! Princess! Where were you? Your sister was looking for you all over the palace, but wasn't able to find, and when everything started, she was gone. You must hurry and leave Canterlot as soon as possible. Luna didn't understand the meaning of what he said, but she understood that things are bad. And when the guard recovered his breath, she decided to ask him a few questions. What exactly happened while I was gone, and where my sister now? Guard replied briefly and accurately. Nightmare Moon has returned, and Princess Celestia was last seen on the way to the library. Luna didn't wait for other explanations. She immediately ran to help her sister. All the way to the library, thoughts were confused in Princess' head. How is this possible? How could she came here? Especially if she and I is one whole. Soon Princess Luna was in front of the door of the palace library. From behind the door came a strange noise, and Luna resolutely entered. Nightmare Moon was there as expected. Yet, here was a Twilight Sparkle who tried to stop Nightmare Moon, but without much success. Celestia was nowhere in sight. And at this time, Nightmare Moon noticed Luna and addressed her. Oh, I had a long time to wait for your appearance. I even began to doubt that you came. But it seems I was not waiting in vain, because my faithful student is not too serious opponent, and you are a different matter, my sister. With these words, Nightmare Moon began creepily laughing. Now Princess Luna realized what happened with her sister. She was absorbed by Nightmare Moon, and has become a single whole with her. Now Equestria was doomed. But there was no time for regrets. Without any hesitation, Luna rushed to attack on her eternal enemy. The last thing that Luna had time to think was how Nightmare Moon, Mare from the moon, could absorb Solar Princess. Then Luna woke up. She did not come to the sense quickly, but in the end she was able to pull herself together and recognize that she was tricked. After running out of her bedroom, Princess Luna stopped the first counter guard and asked where is Princess Celestia. The guard said that Luna's sister now takes a walk on the surroundings of Canterlot. Not waiting to hear more details, Luna ran to the nearest window and flew through it. After half an hour she managed to find Celestia, who was not surprised at her appearance. Princess Luna landed in front of her sister, determined to learn the truth. Celestia, how to understand this? An hour ago I had a dream in which you became a Nightmare Moon. Twilight Sparkle couldn't cope with you, and Eternal Night were threatened to Equestria. But now I am confident that this was not a random dream, and you somehow managed to change it. But how did you do this? Because night is my time! With these words, Princess Luna dramatically lifted her right front hoof, indicating that now is really night. In response, Celestia slightly giggled and said, "No offense, Luna, but I just could not contain curiosity and don't take a look on what you do at night. Also, I had to show you that not all ponies pleased when someone interferes in their dreams. And about how I could do this, I will say only that some secrets should remain secrets." Luna stared at Celestia, and Solar Princess added, "Just one little pink pony helped me. By the way, she said to tell you regards, and say that she abstained from culinary experiments, but left the book while at home. I do not know what was going on, but you probably know it better than me." Princess Luna woke up when the sun rose above the horizon. Night Princess decided to take a break from her travels and stay away from Pinky's dreams. After all, not all secrets should be disclosed, even when you are a princess.